السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. نبدأ في درس في اللغة الإنجليزية. English plural. English plural يعني الجمع في اللغة الإنجليزية. We are talking about the plural rules in English, and we have, generally speaking, we have 5 rules concerning forming plural nouns. First of all, we need to know or introduce the nouns, and let's know or look, take a look at the nouns which are countable and uncountable. Plural rules in English are connected to nouns. So only nouns can be formed in plural form. So we have to know the kinds of nouns in this situation. It is as follows. We have here countable nouns, nouns that can be formed in plural. So if we can put s, or if we can make plural of the noun or of a noun, it's called countable noun. So book, books, pen, pens, house, houses. These are or these nouns are countable nouns because they are formed in plural, and we can put s at the end of these words. So we, as we see here, book, books, pen, pens, house, houses. Then we have the other kind of nouns, which is uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are that cannot be formed in plural. Nouns that cannot be formed in plural. We cannot form a plural form of these nouns. So these nouns are called uncountable nouns or non-count nouns. For example, salt, salt. We cannot put s at the end of these words. Water, sugar, wood, and for example, rice, etc. These words are uncountable nouns, so we cannot form the plural of these nouns. Now we are going to move on or to move to the other kind, or the 5 rules of forming plurals. Now we are talking about countable nouns. When we have countable nouns, and of course we form the plural form of nouns. Here we have 5 rules of forming plural nouns. To make plural nouns, we use the following rules. We put s at the end of the nouns. This is the first one. We put s at the end of nouns. Of course, in general, generally speaking, we put s at the end of nouns. For example, table, tables, computer, computers, home, homes, etc. We have another kind of, or the second rule of forming plural, which is words or nouns ending in s, ss, sh, ch, x, and that and this. So nouns which have these endings, okay, nouns which have these endings s, ss, sh, ch, x, and z have es for plural, for plural forming, for forming plural. So we have examples here: bus, buses, class, classes, dish, dishes, watch, watches, box, boxes. As we see here, we have es at the end of these words to make them in plural form. Then the third kind, or the third rule of forming plural words or nouns that end with F or FE. So nouns ending with F or FE, we delete F or FE and have VES instead of or FE, F or FE. So we have examples here: knife, knives, loaf, loaves, leaf, leaves, wife, wives. As we see here, we have VES. We have VES at the end of these nouns to make them in plural, as we see here. Of course, this rule has exception for some words. For example, cliff, we say cliff, cliffs. We just put s at the end of these nouns, of this noun, cliff, cliffs, roof, roofs. Okay, then let's move on to the fourth rule, which is connected with Y, with the letter Y, or with nouns ending with the letter Ys. Of course, as we see here, there are two ways for nouns ending in Y. There are two ways for nouns ending in Y. The first one is nouns ending in Y, nouns ending in Y, nouns ending in Y preceded by a consonant. You know, the consonant letters, okay? Nouns ending in Y preceded by a consonant become IES. Of course, we delete Y and we put IES instead. So our factory, we have examples here: factory, factories, body, bodies, story, stories. Okay, as we see here, these nouns in singular form end with Y, and this Y preceded by the consonant, a consonant now, so a consonant letter, sorry, a consonant letter. So we have IES instead of Y. Of course, we delete Y and we put IES. The other kind, or the other way of nouns ending with Y, is the nouns ending in Y preceded by a vowel. A vowel here, a vowel, become S. So we put only S, okay? We put only S. We use, let me say, we use S only. So we do nothing. We put nothing. We just put S. For example, boy, boys, key, keys, array, arrays. The last grammar, or the last rule of plural is the irregular plural. The last one is the irregular plural. Irregular plural, of course, as we see here, we have the first one, the first, and the second, and the third, and the fourth are regular. But we have here irregular plural. Irregular plural means that nouns don't have s at the end of them. At the end, don't have s at the end, and we have let me say a fixed or unchangeable form, of course connected with the now the singular and the plural. We have here man, men. As we see here, we don't have s at the end of this noun, man, men. Of course, here, this column is the singular, and this column is the plural. So man, man, woman, women, child, children, foot, feet, tooth, teeth, mouse, mice, ox, oxen. Okay, as you see here, this is the plural form, or the plural rules of English, or in English, to form plural of nouns. Okay, see you later, or see you in another video. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.